It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Eagles and the Buccaneers under the lights on Monday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. We don't know who the teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner, whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested before you take the field in these playoffs.
Five teams have advanced to the divisional round, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much situations around the goal line. He finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
First and 10, here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This one finds Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Second and 3 now. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they had that one contained right at the line. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That stop made by K.J. Britt. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Smith. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Throw caught by his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down. Man in motion, headed right. Hurts throwing again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Hurts now from the gun. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Sheds off a rusher. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to...
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish.
Space on the right, and he's got room. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers start off well to tie things 7-7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
He'll dump this one off to his running
field that you can depend on.
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, you know right before the snap you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what? It only took him 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Completes this one to Otten. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's 2nd and 2. Got his target. It's Otten. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. One of the tight ends motioning left. 1st down. Here's Baker. This one's taken in by Otten. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Again, this is White. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's White again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's complete. Mike Evans. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. The give now to White. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back sent in motion. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal. Mayfield to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who was hurt on the play. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That stop made by K.J. Britt. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Hurts. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, here's Hurts. Into the hands of Campbell. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Chris Braswell there for the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the 36. Able to find Gainwell. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Needs a good amount here, too, 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. It's into the hands of White. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions you get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Bucs ready to send it away on 4th as Jake Camarda runs on to punt it. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A play fake now hurts to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts now from the gun. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Joe Tryon Shoyinka gets there to take him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now motion him out of the backfield. From the pistol, Hurts. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. A give right side to Gainwell. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Just a field goal separates these two. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Motioning the tight end now. Again, this is Gainwell. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, White. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, and they go right back to it. Past midfield to the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Evans, the motion man here. Another try following the sack. He'll get this complete to White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long, Mayfield. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First down throwing for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Bucs. Go boy, Brock. That lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And a man is there to knock that away.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Throwing again is Baker. Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
White goes up and over for the touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Hurts. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Buccaneers and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 30 on 2nd down. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. Completes this one to Otten. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Back deep for the Eagles is Isaiah Rodgers. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Now Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. After the play, trainers headed out there pretty quickly. A player in need of some assistance. Oh, and that's Kenneth Gainwell, the running back. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They kick the running back in motion. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Out of the gun, a give to Shipley. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Another one for Shipley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 12. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Buccaneers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. White trying this straight ahead. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Baker. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Baker now off the play fake. It's his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Running back sent in motion. It's into the hands of White. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Buys time, rolling right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That's going to be caught by Evans. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here goes White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Now a rushing score quarter for him in this opening half, Brock. Should be a pretty nice feeling in that locker room at halftime, knowing what he's already accomplished.
Kind of get the feeling this isn't the whole show, though, right? In his eyes, this is just the opening act. There's going to be a lot more to come when the curtain raises for the second half.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. From the 34. This finds Shipley, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Into the hands of Campbell. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
That's going to be cut by Shipley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Working inside the red zone. He's got Smith. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, beat Navy got back to the line. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Buccaneers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They got the job done their last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. They run the counter with White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers pushing for a score before the break. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll get this complete to White. Jukes out a one-stop. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those lines.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Mayfield on 1st and 10. This one's taken in by Otten. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 and a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Baker throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. On 1st down, Hurts makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. Hurts now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 41. Hurts throwing again. They'll get this one to Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 47. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
One final shot before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So we're to the half in this NFC Wild Card contest. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate. Once again, thanks very much. What a 3 days of football. This has been an absolute blast. Now, just one more half of football remains until we lock down the matchups for the divisional round starting next Saturday. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
On the return, here's Palmer. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the 3rd. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Baker now off the play fake. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Throw reeled in by Thomas. He's got to gain a 6 there. Darius Slay with the stop. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here's Mayfield. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. From the pistol, Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the give, here's Shipley. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. First and 10, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Handoff now to Shipley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Hurts setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. It's White on the give. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 41. Evans brings in the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. The give now to White. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Cooper to Jean with the stop. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They run, it's White. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Baker now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's White. And he gets this forward to the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Another Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the Eagles' 11-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Pressure coming, Baker. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. They send a tight end in motion. Now it's White. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. This one finds Goddard. But it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, I'll set up now, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give to Shipley, running left. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one doesn't go far. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. Into the hands of Campbell. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Tight end gets it running forward. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throwing for Hurts. That one's complete right side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles go up by 12. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And you know this firsthand, partner. You get above that 300 mark, you and your offense are going to have plenty of highlights to choose from by this point in the game. We're getting a look at some of them now. You just got to marvel at how well he's played the quarterback position here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. This one's taken in by Otten. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On target to Godwin. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, White. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
Effort tonight. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On first down, Hurts. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Hurts looking to throw. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shipley now up the middle. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. First down, here's Baker. Hauled in by Godwin. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end, with Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40.
From the gun, Mayfield. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mike Evans with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Chris Braswell there for the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Shipley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
The Bucs take over first.
The home team, and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Baker now off the play fake. Got his target. It's Otten. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, it's Mayfield. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
It's into the hands of Wright. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Baker throwing again. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Shipley. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another one for Shipley. And he'll only drive this forward to around the 26. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Taken in by Smith. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. They did it! He made the interception! And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, it's a give to White. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Play fake, it's Mayfield. That's incomplete left side. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Now Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the gun, a run for White. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. The throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Complete to Cade Otton. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Mayfield set to pass. Chased out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Well, the decision's pretty clear here, partner. You got to take the shot at going up by a field goal.
Yep, all about the odds here. Increasing the odds that you're either leading or tied if you get the ball back.
And either way, you're prepping your defense to cling to a very small lead.
Either way, that defense is clinging for this situation to go out and show out.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Past the 35. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Shipley gets it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he's tackled for a short gain. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Throwing now from the gun. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 39. This finds Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, Hurts. This finds Shipley, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Straight ahead with Shipley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. Second and goal coming up. Handoff now to Shipley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Brock, we all use literally far too often these days and sometimes in the wrong context, but this guy has literally driven his team to a lead here. His second score puts him in front in this second half.
Yeah, and hopefully some of that determination, that want to, he showed on that run could seep over to his defenders who are right now buckling up with a newly acquired lead. That way the next time he takes the field, well, that lead will still be on the board.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Hauled in by Godwin. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's White on the give. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Again, this is White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
That one gains 7. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. The give now to White. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's brought in by White. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's a Irving here from the gun. And this is only a short gain. He's stopped down at the 33. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's brought down for a loss.
Mayfield's pass complete.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Pressure coming. Baker setting up the screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Finds a man right side. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. No return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 48-yard line.
They run the counter with White. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Baker now from the gun. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing again is Baker. Completes this one to Otten. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Well, partner, maybe not the record that most people think of when it comes to quarterbacks, but it's certainly an impressive accolade for him. The most completions in a single game.
Yeah, it feels like this was communicated beforehand, right in the play. And listen, we're running everything through you. You're carrying us. And to his credit, this quarterback brought his A game, some of the best throws of his career.
And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throwing for Hurts. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Hurts throwing again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he drives this forward to the 6. 2nd and 3 now. Hurts now from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts. 4th
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Eagles down by only 3. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
On the return, here's Palmer. This return makes it up to the 25. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. On target to Godwin. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. Got his target. It's Otten. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Got Evans. It's complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Back to throw. This one's taken in by Otten. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's White again. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go. White trying this straight ahead. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Now hold on a second. We have a player in some pretty clear pain following that play. That's Rachaad White, who's getting some attention from the trainers. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Once again, Irving. Has a big hole left. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And that one is good. And that, folks, is your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they're headed to the divisional round next week. Great start to their playoffs and getting the win at home, but the test's only getting harder from here on out. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.